Hi there. I'm wondering what you're doing later on at 5 o'clock today, because I have a really special invitation for you. I am going to be presenting a Gaia gathering of Dr. Joseph Dispenza's work that's based on his book, Becoming Superhuman. It's called Rewired, and it's all about how we can create and recreate ourselves as we choose to. I love Dr. Joe for a number of reasons, but mainly because I think he's simply the best in presenting scientific, intellectually based, well-researched knowledge about why we are the way that we are and how powerful we can be in creating ourselves the way that we want to. And he embodies that masculine principle of knowledge and information and scientific research that aligns perfectly with what I embody in the feminine principle of intuitive understanding and wisdom about the exact same thing. So it's really synchronistic that I'm here at this particular juncture where I have this opportunity to do this Gaia gathering. And I did meet Dr. Joe. I met him, it must be like 20 years ago. And I don't know if you remember the movie, What the Bleep Do We Know? But I love that movie. And there was a conference that they had after the movie in Santa Monica. And I took myself to that conference and I listened to all of the speakers. And of all of the speakers that were presenting, I loved him the most. It felt like everything that he said aligned with everything that I had understood and experienced in my work with my clients, and he gave it a solid foundation of intellectual and scientific backing. And I loved him so much. I kept thinking, I love this man. I love everything that he's saying, that I thought I want to go and speak to him. And then he said he was going to do a book signing. And I thought, perfect, I'll go buy the book and I'll go to the book signing and I'll just speak to him. And I went and bought the book. I think it was Evolve Your Brain at that time. And I went to get in the line for the book signing, and the line was out the door and out the building and around the corner. And I thought, there's no way I can do that and get to my next meeting that I needed to get to. So reluctantly, I kind of gave up and was going back to my room, and going into the elevator, I bump into him and I just blurted out, oh my God, I love you so much, because that's what I've been thinking. And then I thought, oh no, I shouldn't have said that. But he was really cool about it. And he said, well, you know, I kind of like you too. And what do you get up to in the world? And I told him at the time I was a hypnotherapist and I was really focused on helping people transform negative thinking into positive thinking. And I knew that people weren't knowing how powerful they could be in transforming themselves. And he said, that is fantastic. I said, it is? He said, yes, that's fantastic. You are where the rubber hits the road. You're in the trenches with the people, and keep doing what you're doing. So that just made me feel like, you know, like my dad had said he was proud of me or something. It just made me feel like that's really inspiring me to keep doing what I'm doing. And now on the journey through my work, I have been watching him on his journey through his work. And it feels like we must have been in a school together in a past life, because it felt like everything that he was saying was giving the foundation of the scientific knowledge for everything that I was discovering in the work that I was doing with people, until our paths have kind of merged in that we're both now creating the spiritual technology that's really capable of helping people how to transform not only their thoughts, but also their emotions, and even also the physical body. And as you know, I have been including embodied practices for a long time, because I know it's important to bring our body with us on our transformational journey. And we are habitual beings. And, you know, I wrote a book called The Habit of Happiness and the Anatomy of Inspiration. And the reason that I wrote the book is because I wanted to express that happiness is actually a skill that becomes a practice. You know, whatever we choose to do consistently, we will create that subconscious habit and actually come automatically from those new neural pathways that we create by consciously creating our habits. Anyway, I didn't intend to go that deep. What I intended to do is really invite you to come and join me and witness this man in action and his brilliance, and then we can gather and we can discuss and brainstorm and create community and communication through community about this work and this journey. So I would love you to come join me 5 o'clock today. I'm going to put the link underneath this video so that you can get onto it really easily. We're going to watch the movie together. It's about half an hour, and we're going to gather and discuss, you know, what we thought about all of that. So namaste. I would love to see you there.